So we're gonna make a few composite drawings. First, we want to start with a blank sheet. We can put a 3D axon on the sheet and set up a view template from the left. Make sure to copy one and rename it. Make it a drawing set and set the scale, the model colors. You can turn off the section box. You can hold shift and choose all of them to change the color and the detail level on every single one of them at the same time. You don't have to. But if you want a completely white model with thin lines, that's the best way to do it. If you want different walls with different thicknesses, different patterns, then choose what you need as you go. The nice thing about the view template is that you can then hit apply and hit OK and keep trying things out until you find the right combination of aesthetic line work that you want to have for your drawing, and then just apply for everything at the same time. This is not the nicest, but it's something. Has a hatch on the floor. You can also turn off shadows, turn on and off shadows in the view template. And you can create various ones depending on the scale. So because you won't be able to change your scale afterwards one by one, you want to change it globally in the view template. Alright, so I'm creating the first box, the first section box for the 3D view. Then I will be duplicating it with detailing because you want that section box to be the same width so as to align it on the sheet. Stack them up. So we'll rename this one Axon Plan 1 and we'll create various plans. Duplicate it again as Axon Plan 2 and move it up. And then you can make it as flat as possible to make it look like it's pure drawing, but you don't have to. You can try various ways to do it, see what works. So here's the third one, and it's gonna be a cut on the roof. Going back to the first plan, I duplicated this one because I wanted to do a small chunk of the stair. The nice thing is that you can cut through a full floor slab and have poche if you wanted to. But I'm cutting through the stairs for now, but I'm making sure that one of the corners of the section box is aligned with the rest of them. So you don't want to move one of the corners. unless you create a guideline, so that way it continues. I'm creating the roof right now. I figured after a few cut plans, it would be nice to see the full 3D view of the roof on top. So now to align them on the sheet, I am putting them on there one by one. I made the mistake of turning off the section box of the 3D axon. I'll be turning that on soon. But I'm moving each view and aligning each view one by one. Another good way to align them is also by drawing a model line in 3D view. That would appear in every single one of these. That way you don't have to rely on the section boxes, but section boxes seem nice to me as well. Since you're aligning to all four sides, and then you don't have to delete it after. You just have to turn it off in the view template. After you align everything, you can choose everything at the same time and change the view template for all of them. That way they'll have a set standard. We need to turn off levels. I forgot to turn off levels, so I'm going to annotation. Let's keep that on. And turn levels off. And the section boxes as well. For the viewport, you see the title bar is still there, so I chose the viewport, did edit type, duplicated it, and then creating a new one, turning off the show title. That way only one of them gets to show a title. We'll move it up later. And then the rest are blank. And then just keep pulling them up, hold shift so it aligns. And then there's your axon. For the detail lines, you want to go to annotate, get the detail line, and start guiding up every edge of the axon. however many you want to show, the more the better sometimes. It creates more detail on your drawing, which is nice to see. You can hold control and drag, and then align later. I also created this plan and section crossing each other on the right, which you can try for other things as well.